What's going on, guys? It's Danny from Slow Restoration. I'm getting ready to jump on a plane. We're going to Illinois. I'm driving the new truck home. We also bought a golf sign. As soon as I get back, that's getting hung up in the shop. This is home for the night. It's the next morning. I'm not a morning person, but we are excited. So they are the dealership sending a shuttle over to the hotel. So let's jump on that and we'll see you at the dealership. All right, guys, we're all on our way to the dealership. And we have our chauffeur for the day, Steve. He's also my tour guide, giving us all the local scenery here. It's actually a very neat area.
And there's your truck sitting out front.
Out front.
All ready to go.
Well, obviously we have arrived at Laura, and we're about ready to walk in and see where our truck is. All right, we're at the dealership, and I just actually got the word that there is a small issue with the truck, so we need to get that sorted out. Of course there is, but we'll get taken care of, and we'll see the truck here momentarily. All right, we're here. The truck does have a slight problem, but our salesman Ross is a great guy. He took really good care of us, and they're going to get it addressed. We're not even going to show you right now the damage. It's slight. It's a little scratch, but here's the truck. It's a 20.
To the good stuff.
Yeah, right on to the good stuff. The 2024 Denali Ultimate 3500. And it's pretty sweet. I'm pretty excited to get in behind the wheel, and under MSRP if you order a truck. Is that still going on?
Yeah,
if they order it now?
$2,500 off MSRP.
Gotcha.
If you order a truck.
Yep. And one on the lot, if you had any, it would be MSRP.
MSRP.
Gotcha.
You gain it inventory allocation through ordering, so that's why we push for those orders.
He's giving us a quick tour here, but we'll get into all of this later. As I'm sure you guys have all seen the interior in these by now.
Oh yeah, just the mapping,
the mapping, yep,
of the Denali.
Mount Denali, yep.
Yeah, I mean they've got the coordinates on there as well inside the vehicle. You've got just fine stitching all around. Even the mats are nicer. You've got suede interior on the inside.
Headliner, yep.
Typical. The nice thing about these models, you now have adaptive cruise control with them, which is great. With
trailering also too, right?
Yeah. And you have on here, you've got massaging seats as well.
I'm anxious to try them out.
Yeah. I mean, I still wouldn't cancel your Massage Envy membership,
right,
but you know, it's very nice. It's like rolling lumbar.
Well, we have quite a ride home, so we'll definitely give them a shot. But
yeah, beautiful
interior. Smells amazing in here. All this new fresh leather, suede, beautiful. Real quick, he's got the multi-pro tailgate down. It does have the kicker system in there. The Ultimate comes loaded, so there's actually waterproof. Is it? Yeah, nice. And you can see the spray-in liner with the Denali embossed in the front there. Got the puck system. Does have the Vader chrome on the GMC emblems too. So real quick, guys, even though this is a brand new vehicle, you can see our power running steps there. Even though it's a brand new vehicle, you always take a quick walk around these guys do it too and caught something, which is a plus. We'll get that taken care of, but just because it's a brand new vehicle doesn't necessarily mean there isn't something misplaced, missing entirely, or just damaged in shipping. So definitely take a quick walk around. You don't have to go crazy, but inspect your vehicle before you drive off.
Absolutely.
And they'll take care of it.
Yeah, if you're buying a new vehicle, it has to be new when delivered. So,
yep.
you know, you're gonna get just, there's this very, very small scratch right here, but it went through the clear coat. That's why you always walk around every vehicle. Do a full walk around, because if you leave the lot typically on a dealership and you find it a week later,
right,
you know, you're kind of on your own. That's why we inspect them.
Yep. And we're getting ready to do an 800-mile trip. If I got home and say, hey, there's a scratch, who's to say I didn't do that on my way home?
Yeah,
so
a rock could have, you know, flown up and hit that, but we as the dealership too, we ensure that the salesmen too go over it with the customer, so that everything's good.
Canyon Denali, and that's it. All the bells and whistles on
we got a crowd around it already. So I think we just helped sell that one with our truck. Guy stopped in and said, I think I need one. So we'll just do a quick walk around. Beautiful truck. I love the front ends on these with the Vader chrome. It's kind of surreal. This is our new truck. Definitely gonna make some changes. One of the very, very first things we're actually gonna pick up here today and take home with us. And a couple more things in mind. I actually kind of hated these wheels in pictures. In real life, they're actually a lot nicer in real life. So probably still gonna end up doing something eventually, but for now, they'll do.
We can document this wheel.
Yep. So another quick tip here, if you do find anything wrong with the vehicle at all, you need one of these. So if it's not in writing, it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, this is a contract right here, so it's binding. This is what we owe you. We're gonna have you take it up to a body shop, you know, get a quote, you get a receipt, you pay the bill, and then we reimburse you. You just send us the receipt and everything's taken care of. It happens, guys. Sometimes new vehicle comes in. I just had a customer with a front bumper smashed in. So it happens, you know. You don't know how these are being transported, you know, who's the guy driving it, if he strapped something up correctly. You just don't know.
Yep. So it could have been worse, but we're going to get this taken care of. Here's Ross's information and the dealership, so if you need anything, definitely contact them. He took care of us really good. Once he comes back, he actually has a map over there and all the zip codes he's sold to. It's a map of the United States and it's littered everywhere. So I don't know how many sales he's had, but all over the United States, and some actually not even on there. He said he's sold some to Alaska, so pretty cool. Here's some of the accessories they have as you're picking up your vehicle or ordering it. They can
a lot of people like to put markup in their accessories that are the GM products too. If you're not familiar with that, as you can see on here, when my fender flares that go around there that are painted to match, they are listed at $760. You know, that just for the part only. Installed, we charge, it's $958. But let's say I was to go here to another big dealer, a similarly big dealer in St. Louis. When I go to their website and I go to their accessories, well,
so this would be a competitor to Laura. So he's just showing you the price difference.
When I go here to exterior and I go to fenders, they're trying to charge you for the exact same thing $1,140.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There's markup from these other dealers just even on the accessories, so make sure you know what you're paying for.
So we inadvertently took our first drive without even filming it, but we actually were at the warehouse where they keep all of their accessories. So he's running inside to get the first upgrade for the truck. We're gonna go ahead and take it home. We'll do the install later, but as you can see, this is the layout right now. We'll get into all of this later. Open maps. We got a lot to set up, so just panning around here. We did get our phone connected. That's cool. It does have the mirror, the camera mirror, which you can turn on and off. It's very cool. Definitely takes a second to get used to though, because when you first glance at it, you're expecting to see kind of that view, and you see that, which is very cool, but like I said, it does take a second to get used to. There it is, first accessory going in. We'll get that squeeze in there, get it installed when we get home. All right, Ross.
All right. It's been a pleasure, Danny.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
And
Guys,
again,
make sure to go to Laura Buick GMC. It's
there you
the
go.
largest volume GMC dealer in the United States. Our pricing is next to none. There's no games, there's no packed in fees. You know, you're not paying for premium air in your tires, nothing like that. So.
And what's your average volume?
Average volume, we sell about 800 cars a month out of this store.
That's insane. I mean, this place is big, but 800 is a massive amount of cars.
We got a couple football fields filled with vehicles back there.
And that's why they're able to get the discounts and get the allocations also. So that's another big thing. If you're not volume, you can't get these trucks near as fast. So
no, not at all. And if I have the volume, you also got to get them out of here quickly too, though. So if you order a truck and it lands on a punch, you got to be ready to go to sign on an e-contract.
Yep. So we appreciate all of his help and all of Laura Buick GMC's help, and we're going to get on the road here.
Awesome.
All right, before we get out of the dealership, so here is actually a 3500 AT4, which is interesting because this is that Vader chrome also? I didn't think they did that. One of the things I really like about the AT4, this is a 4-door long bed, but they do a factory blackout trim around the glass here. So the Denali Ultimate, you get the chrome door handles, and all this is shiny chrome, and there is a small strip on the running board also, but this is very, very blacked out, so I'm not sure what direction we're gonna go. To me, the chrome trim on like our truck sitting right there really stands out, and I kind of like that blacked out on a black truck. I think if it was maybe a white truck, it wouldn't be near as noticeable, but you can see my truck sitting right there, very noticeable around the windows. This truck blends right in, so we'll have to debate that. Getting ready to get on the road here. Let's see the startup procedure. So we'll step on the brake, hit the start button. That wasn't the full animation because I actually left the spare key in there, so we'll have to catch that later. But for right now, we're gonna get on the road, head home, and we have a big drive ahead of us. We're en route here. Looks like we're gonna get on 70 East, and that's gonna be the majority of our travels is on 70 East. You can see our estimated time of arrival, so we got quite the get around this guy. We got quite the trip to take here in a brand new truck. So far it's got 18 miles on it. First impressions is it drives extremely smooth. That mirror will definitely take some getting used to. It's just you don't expect to see a video screen there when you glance over, but just trying to collect my thoughts and drive here, so I'll catch up with you when we get a couple more miles put on this truck. All right, we just made a pit stop here. As you can see, we still have 220 mile range, but I'm gonna go ahead and put some fuel in it.
Head west toward Tussing Road.
We now have 439 miles on it. So this thing is actually getting 18.3. That's the one I reset. So 18.3 mile per gallon is what we've been averaging here for the last 307 miles. So doing pretty good. I'll get back to my home screen there, and yeah, I'm gonna get some fuel, and it should, well, it will. So we have 417 miles left to go. We get fuel now, that will take us right home. And we're filled back up, and now we have a range of 668 miles again, which will take us home. and doing really good, really good on the trip. Love this truck so far. Noticed a couple kind of quirky things. I'll go over that in a later video.